Hello friends, how you doing? I think it's day 273, maybe 274. But anyways, today, for those who are not familiar, there was a province-wide protest on the vaccine passport. There you go, now I remember the word. And so in a lot of different cities, including Vancouver, Victoria, Kelowna, Kamloops, there were lots of people who came out to rally and protest against the vaccine passport. And it wasn't an anti-vax or pro-vax rally. It was more about fighting for people's rights to decide what people put in their body when it comes to just like health-wise. And so there were lots of anti-vaxxers, obviously, but there were a lot of pro-vaxxers as well. And so I think I read there were over 20,000 people in Vancouver marching by Cambie and 12th City Hall. And so, obviously it's a big topic. And I think whatever you believe in, that you should stand up for it. I'm not here to choose a side or anything, but just to see so many people so passionate about it and willing to stand up, I think that's a great thing. We live in a free country that allows us to actually let our voices be heard. So I think that's a great thing. Now, when it comes to the pandemic, I think just sharing some thoughts, I think the government has definitely overstepping in certain areas and quite a bit. But I'm not going to get too much into that. That's more of a discussion if someone wants to talk about it. But yeah, back in the day, the government, it's quite simple. They didn't take care of everything in our lives. I think over the last number of decades and maybe a couple of centuries that started to shift, where the government started to encroach more onto our personal lives. And, I don't like that. Because essentially what the government is doing when they are taking care of more and more of your personal lives or our personal lives is that they don't trust us to make good decisions and to take care of ourselves. And so my question is, are they right? I don't know, right? If you look at stats, how are you guys doing financially? How are you doing professionally? How are you doing with your relationships? How about your health? How about your inner peace? But anyway, I definitely think that the government needs to be less in our personal lives, not more. And I believe that people should take more responsibility of their own lives and their futures instead of trying to rely on or handout or what have you. Just some thoughts. But yeah, today I wasn't able to get out, but I saw a number of live videos from people on my Facebook showing what was going down in the rally and a number of comments on posts. And so for me, after 20 minutes, there's a lot of negativity, obviously. And to say it bluntly, I was actually quite sad to see a lot of the comments because I can't even tell you how many comments there were of people trying to shame other people just because they didn't believe what they believed. And they were trying to bully people into doing what they think is the right thing to do. And anytime I see that, I kind of remember a visual of a 6 where there's one person standing at the bottom says, hey, I see a 6. Then somebody at the top looks down saying, hey, I see a 9. And the other person's like, well, I see a 6. Well, I see a 9. And so just because you're right doesn't mean that the other person is wrong. I just want to put it out there. Right? And so instead of trying to be right, how about we try to understand each other? Because at the end of the day, I believe, are we not all Canadians? Are we all not, well, most of you are Canadians on my Facebook, but are we all not humans? And so my hope is that we unite instead of divide. And And like I said before, I was just really sad to see some of the comments on some of the posts. And, why can we not try to understand each other? Because at the end of the day, do we all not just want this pandemic to end? Isn't that what we all want? Obviously, we all have different beliefs about it and thoughts on how to get. I don't think it helps if we try and cram our thoughts and beliefs down other people's throats. Again, that's called bullying. Have you ever bullied another person when you were younger, or have you been bullied? Because if you're trying to cram your beliefs down someone else's throat, basically that's what you're doing, right? And I know a lot of people, typically it's family members who are doing that. And I don't think that's a very healthy way to approach what we're doing. And so, because, bullying, shaming other people, that never helps anyone. But I believe, extending each other some love, some empathy, some compassion, acceptance, and always, no matter what you believe, kindness can always be extended, even if you don't agree with the other person. And so my question to you is, what type of world do you want to be living in? How would you want your kids to act when they talk to somebody who don't have the same beliefs? And so my hope is that, you reconsider maybe how you talk to people or communicate or show up in this world. Because, again, my hope is that we unite and we stop thinking that there are two groups. Okay? We're all the same boat, people. We want this pandemic to end. And let's treat each other kindly, with love, and understanding and patience. Okay? So anyways, I just wanted to share a few thoughts on the rally. And yeah, if anyone wants to chat, have a further discussion, I'm always open to that. Anyways, hope you have a great Wednesday night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Ciao.